you check the children? You're a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes that is better.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hey everyone, welcome to the horror show. I'm Cecil Laird.
I'm Marcia.
I mean, Fuego here.
Road Wolfman.
And we're here to do a trailer reaction roundup for you guys. We have a lot of trailers to look at today, so we're just gonna jump right into them. So let's do the final trailer, or the next trailer for Last Night in Soho.
Okay.
So this is, I think, the first story trailer, which is the next Edgar Wright movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Edgar Wright being Scott Pilgrim
Okay.
versus the world.
Yeah, but
Seen
also
that?
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Familiar with that?
Yeah.
The World's End.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
aware.
Hot Fuzz.
So here we
Okay.
go. Let's check it out.
And Baby Driver, which not horror, but
Oops.
Baby Driver.
I
was
vaguely remember
Mm.
I vaguely remember the last trailer action for this.
3, 2,
Yeah,
1,
so
go.
this is Anya Taylor-Joy. It's supposed to be very noir, from what I
She looks
understand.
like a weird version of Nicole Kidman.
Oh yeah, and Thomason Mackenzie. Gosh, I can't remember her name. Yeah, she's blowing up now.
On the top floor.
Perfect.
She was an old. She's been in.
If I could live any place and any time, I'd live here.
Visually, it looks cool.
She was in Jojo Rabbit.
I love
Oh,
the
it's
color
Edgar
schemes.
Wright.
Yeah.
As long as it's better than Malignant Man. I mean, that's all I care about.
Sean Connery. She's not running on a plantation.
I saw something in my dreams. There was a girl.
Yeah,
That
he's in
guy.
this too.
Matt Smith.
He's from The Crown.
Isn't he a
Oh, but
Doctor
that's what I was
Who?
gonna say.
He's
Yeah,
a doctor,
he's
right?
Doctor
Yeah.
Who.
And he's in The Crown.
I don't know.
Oh,
Sure.
I don't watch Doctor Who.
And he was
I watched
supposed
The
to
Crown.
be in like a Star Wars.
Definitely watched a little bit of Doctor Who.
I can see people, places.
Yeah, he plays the
Others
Philip.
can't.
This is the closest most people ever get to their dreams.
Oh boy. Okay.
They're not just dreams.
Jack, I don't want to do this.
You think you can just walk away?
They really happened.
What did you see?
Do you believe in ghosts?
Okay.
Getting more of a
Finally, a reason
yeah,
to watch
again, I
this
was gonna
movie
say
for me.
more of a noir thriller.
The last
kind
trailer
of
did
thing.
not get me at all.
The guy that killed her is still out there.
But obviously older
They
now.
have to stop him.
Stop him from killing again.
It's basically that the
seems up my
restless
alley.
spirit, trying to get revenge and everything.
I know what you did.
I've done a lot of things. You can have to be more specific.
Oh boy.
You can't save me.
It looks
I'm
honestly,
intrigued.
it's,
I'm intrigued.
like it looks a lot better this go around versus the last trailer we got. I'm a little bit more engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the story
visually.
trailer,
Visually,
right?
it still looks beautiful. But it's a little bit better on the story for it. I don't know.
This looks right up my alley. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
of course.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
I
mean,
wasn't sure how you'd think about
You
it.
got the
Same.
supernatural, the noir. I'm a huge noir fan. I love
Well,
it.
it's very period piece too, you know, from back that
I mean,
era.
if they're showing Thunderball 60s.
60s, yeah. Um,
60s London, no less.
Yeah, I mean,
The
this
actors
trailer
look
definitely engages me more than the last trailer did. The last trailer, I was like, I don't think I'm into this, but this definitely makes me. I was like, oh yeah, it's Edgar Wright. In Edgar, I trust. You know what I mean? Like,
this is
no
one of
matter
the
what
movies-
happens, it's going to be engaging.
Yeah, this is one of the movies that I feel like I'm gonna go in with kind of like a medium expectation, come out a lot happier than what I thought it was going to be.
One would hope.
One would hope and everything. But
Fuego?
Yeah, the massive red lighting in some of those scenes, I can't help but see the Malignant comparison, and I feel bad for making it. You know, two very stylistic directors who have done stuff beyond horror have kind of made more of a living getting away from it. But yeah, I'm definitely intrigued by this. I love Baby Driver, then Scott Pilgrim and Sean and whatnot. So I don't even know if Edgar Wright has made a bad movie per se. I didn't really love The World's End, to be fair. But yeah, this looks incredibly shot. There's a budget, and also our two female leads are stellar in everything I've seen them in, pretty much. And so yeah, bring their duality on and the intrigue. And I like that doctor playing a bad guy. I think he
they keep doing that. He was the bad guy in the Terminator Genesis movie.
Yes, okay. And he was also supposed to be in one of the Star Wars movies. I think he had a role.
He was in the future, and he sent John Connor back after he converted him into a bad Terminator.
He was in Genesis, Terminator Genesis. Yeah.
So yeah, they keep trying to make him the bad guy, but no one's really unlocked it yet. He seems to like
playing that sort of character.
Yeah, well, it's against type. Yeah.
But yeah, beautifully shot once again, and I'm very intrigued. I can't say I'm like super over the moon for it. It's just my confidence in the core of actors assembled, and then Edgar directing. So.
All right, so let's move past Last Night in Soho. Let's check out one called Midnight Mass. So this is...
I've been waiting for this new Mike Flanagan dude.
Mike Flanagan, right? And isn't this based on Joe Hill? No, not this one. I'm getting it confused with something
else. No, this is based on a Christopher Pike, if I'm not mistaken.
Christopher Pike. Okay, I knew it was a writer. Yeah. I just didn't know which one.
Yeah, right. Christopher Pike. I mean, I never read Midnight Mass, but Chain Letter was awesome.
I read Bury Me Deep.
The Last Vampire was another one that I read, and I was just like, oh, I'm graduating from R.L. Stein to books where there's sex in here and decapitations of characters, and I was just like, woo! I was in like 4th grade, so
All right. So 3, 2, 1, go.
That's a great noise.
Yeah.
Want to bottle it?
Island.
That guy looks familiar too.
Oh, it's a Coldplay song.
Is he on Friday Night Lights?
See, I like the.
Was that Carrie-Ann Moss?
I don't think so.
Where you belong.
Am I the only one watching Friday Night Lights?
I think so.
No, his wife is in this again because his wife is in everything that he does.
The East Asian actor is from iZombie. He played Rob.
Are you noticing this song right now?
Yeah, it's Coldplay.
I know. You struggled.
It's a cult cover.
That's what I did.
I didn't think Coldplay were old enough to be covered in this fashion yet, but...
Whoa, what the hell?
Help is here.
Good morning. I know I'm not who you expected to see.
His wife is in
Just
everything
know
he does, but...
I'm only here to help, and I look forward to meeting you all.
Of course you do.
So tell me when you're gonna let me in.
I'm a pretty rational guy.
It is the guy from Friday.
Something's happening.
A lot of this show lately. Sorry.
We are living in a miraculous time.
You're gonna let me in. You're gonna let me in.
I think I'm crazy. I mean, what's a little crazy between friends, right?
Okay, that's not Carrie-Ann Moss, but I thought it looked very similar to...
Come on.
What are you doing?
Come on.
What is wrong with you? Stop it.
It's not funny.
Cool.
Alright,
Actual
we're gonna
miracle.
get to it.
2 days before my birthday.
Oh, okay. Everybody's gonna give me shit. This is not the Christopher Pike. That's the Midnight Club.
Okay. Okay.
This is a story about a cult that he hinted at in one of his other projects. He hinted at this in one of his other projects, and I can't remember what it was, and it's about a cult in like a remote area.
I have no idea why this is horror.
I mean, it can get.
It's kind of culty,
religious horror,
like
religious
apostle. Fanatic kind of
I'm
stuff. From the Miracle Man.
just because the guy from Friday.
Yeah, that's all you're trying. It is.
Mike Flanagan, dude.
Sorry, we're watching a lot of it.
Again,
And
in Flanagan, I trust. I don't.
I'm the same
honestly,
way.
this trailer didn't really sell me on the series. I got to be perfectly honest.
Oh, it's a series.
But if it's Mike Flanagan, I'm willing to give it a try. I'll at least try episode 1.
Is he doing all of the episodes, or?
I don't know if he's directing all of them.
He's
but
at least the showrunner,
right? And
so
I believe he directed and
look, showrunner is overseeing the whole thing. You're not directing every episode, but you're overseeing it all. So I would still trust. He wasn't the showrunner on Bly Manor.
All right.
I thought he was.
No,
and
he
he
was
only
a
directed
producer.
a couple episodes.
He was a producer, but I don't think he was the showrunner. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn.
I feel like they put his
Well, there's a
name
reason
on
they're
it
saying
just to
creator of Haunting of Hill House
House,
instead
not
of Bly
and
Manor.
Bly Manor. You know? So, Fuego, your thoughts?
I'm getting vibes somewhere between Apostle and then there was that Jude Law show where he ends up on the island. It came out about a year or so ago when we did a trailer reaction for it, where he gets stuck on the island and it's kind of like a cultish sort of thing, some Wicker Man kind of vibes. I can't remember the title, but we looked at it at one particular point. It looks nicely shot. I don't know if he directed all of these episodes, but this is something he's been trying to put together for a while, and I know for a fact that it was hinted at on one of his other shows or like creative projects previously. Like there was a mention of this particular Midnight Mass cult, and this is him fleshing out that idea into a full-on series. I just, for God's sake, I cannot remember what it was specifically, but I know there is a connective tissue to one of his previous works. So,
Robert?
But I'm not sold.
I could really take it or leave it, honestly.
Okay.
The trailer really didn't do a whole heck of a lot. Yeah, at least for me. Another cult religion movie kind of thing.
But if it's a show, it kind of changed my perspective of it.
Yeah, like I'll probably again like what Cecil was saying, check out like the first episode or two, and go from there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess like I said, it's still kind of like the take it or leave it.
I don't know why, but like a movie, I'm just like, okay, it'll just be another like one of those cult movies. But a show is different because you can have a lot of character building.
You can flesh things out a lot better.
Yeah, and different dynamics.
Yep, exactly.
And
I agree with you on that.
Which makes especially with something like this, can make it even more interesting and insightful. So, and plus the guy from Friday.
Jesus.
And it's also his wife is the long-haired, black-haired beauty in this. But one thing that I should say that did just occur to me is that they filmed this entire thing during quarantine. They basically put their whole cast on an island, and it was somewhere up in Canada, and they just filmed the whole thing, and they had no positive tests or any of that stuff. It was just a very smooth schedule of creation, because they went into isolation with the entire production crew.
No man in, no man out.
Exactly.
That sounds like a lot better than time that I had during COVID.
Yeah, a lot of other people too.
All right, so that's it for Midnight Mass. Let's do another Netflix one for something called No One Gets Out Alive.
Again!
All right.
Ooh, I like that house.
Oh, and this is from, I think... I'm not going to say.
It's an apartment complex.
It's another prominent previous person.
Ladies only. No smoking, no pets.
Is that
ladies only?
Yeah, it's like a halfway house.
Amanda, are you guys staying here? For now. It's tough out there. Yeah. So much better in here.
I know this house is kind of weird.
Huh.
Keeper.
Basement's private.
Of course it is. Yes, I knew it was from the ritual people.
All right.
Yeah.
What have you seen? There's something wrong with this place.
That's dramatic.
Even when I'm awake, I see it. I've seen it there. Hello? I must prepare you.
What the fuck? Jesus. Oh, fuck.
We should stay together.
Ooh.
I would have shit myself and had a heart attack at the same time.
Yeah, right? Some good imagery on this house.
Yeah.
Weird.
It started off kind of lackluster. I'm not gonna bullshit.
Please don't try to leave.
Yeah.
Oh.
Make it worse.
Oh, what the hell? First, I thought that was Kevin Bacon with a beard, but
That's only.
oh,
Yeah, all right.
this actually looks fun.
Doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would want to
Okay,
move
so
in
it's
a
a
place
movie.
where, like, okay, this house only women can move in, but this old creepy man manager works here in the basement.
That wouldn't tip you off, or
Looks
that
like
would tip you
straight
off,
up
probably?
Detroit.
Maybe I'll keep looking.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, this definitely seems like they're in Detroit.
But how would you like the trailer, though?
No, it looks fun.
Fuego?
It doesn't look too bad. I mean, it is along the lines of a lot of these sort of films without like big name stars that we've seen a lot of come out, and some of them used to hit theaters, and now I feel like most of them are all just hitting streaming services at this particular point. Like I'm not the Bye Bye Man or things of that different nature. But
damn, you're not giving this much credit then.
It from a visual standpoint, it looks interesting.
I'm
it's
keeping
the story.
hope 'cause it's from the creators of The Ritual.
That's the one thing that
was
The
a great
Ritual's
movie.
terrific. Yeah, absolutely.
I should just download
Bruckner.
the book on Audible too.
Bruckner, right? Now that doesn't mean that I don't know if this is from like the guys who wrote the novel he based it on or not, which may be more because I don't think Dave has anything to do with this particular one.
See, this scene right here, man.
It looks accomplished visually, but like
I don't know. I just don't. I'm not feeling that strong about it.
A lot of
I liked it. I
things I've
thought it
seen
looked
before.
good. I thought the imagery was cool. I thought it was interesting. We've seen the dead butterflies come back before in other movies, so it's not altogether original, but it does look at least somewhat accomplished. Not for you, Robert?
I pretty much already said my piece.
Okay. Said like a couple sentences, but alright.
Well, there you
go. That's pretty much what I had.
Alright, so let's move on to the next one, because we gotta cruise along to get finished here.
Next one. On to the next one.
Let's do something called The Medium. So this was a request from David Gomez off of our last trailer reaction. This is supposed to be a really scary foreign horror film, and I can't remember the pedigree behind it, like who's behind it, but let's give it a try for David's sake.
I've heard of it, but if I'm not mistaken, we don't have a set release for American audiences just yet. It's been going across the European festival circuit.
All right, here we go.
Syndicate? They're black market trafficking movies.
Mm-hmm. In Europe, that's how they do it.
Oh, this might be a clip more so than a trailer.
So it's a Taiwanese horror movie.
Horror movies that are ingratiated in foreign cultures, like remote foreign cultures, are interesting to me.
Especially the area they were filming.
Because they keep
they
keep their legends and their folklore alive.
I love that.
It's not like it's like with America and everything. A lot of our folklore it's not really talked about anymore.
Only chooses women to be her medium.
And I think Shudder is bringing this over to North America and to other territories, but we just don't know when.
It's kind of like a Taiwanese Blair Witch. If it's from there.
สภาพอีมิงตอนนี้นะก็คือยังกับรถที่เสียบกุญแจคาไว้ไผสิขับไปใส่ก็ได้
แล้วเป็นยังมันคือต้องเป็นไอ้มิ่ง
ทุกอย่างมันถูกกำหนดไปแล้ว
This is creepy.
It's got Serpent and the Rainbow vibes to me. As far as like tribal and low-budget look.
And dude, it's this sort of stuff that I find more unsettling than any of the American shit that I've seen over and over and over and over and over.
มึงเป็นใคร มึงก็ลองทายดูสิว่ากูคือใคร
And you could see the sinister smile, but it was shadowed, and
that looks
kind
of cool. Like it started off a little slow.
That looked good.
Oh, we got more.
Not yet.
Oh, what the fuck? Yo,
I'm gonna take a shit on you.
Cool, man.
Kiss on you, yes,
cool.
Marcia, your thoughts?
It looks very interesting. There's definitely some creepy aspects of it, and it's, very in the supernatural kind of way. And I don't know if it's more of like I know it says medium, but is it like, like be a possession, or is it, witchcraft? I'm not sure because I'm not familiar with the culture, but yeah, it looks pretty good.
Fuego.
Yeah, I'm about it, man. Especially this scene introductory in particular, just the setting selection that they went through makes me wonder if they actually constructed that idol-looking, like, pseudo kind of Buddha, but I'm not 100%.
Man.
Yeah, it seemed ancient to me, and
it looks like legit stuff. They're like, hey, we have this basically on the island or whatever.
It's
we have all these locations that shoot there.
Yeah, some of the best sort of approaches is where you don't have to construct anything. You can just find those locations yourself. And also, as I kind of over-talked during the thing, is that it's this sort of horror when it comes from different areas of the world, and I don't understand the culture quite as well, and it's beautifully shots and lit shots here too with some of those candles and whatnot. It's the unknown, I think, that frightens me more so than anything. It's almost like why, if you're in Europe backpacking and some weird people just take you and you don't know what they're going to do to you, or if you're in the woods by yourself and you're hearing weird voices, or in this case just finding yourself embroiled with a culture of, I guess, shamanism is the best way you can describe it, and they're going to go kill that piece of cattle, that's for damn sure. Yeah, there's a lot of mystery, and I am glad they didn't really give away very much about the story. So, yeah, props on them, and once it eventually makes its way to Shudder, as I'm presuming, is where we'll finally be able to see it. Yeah, I'm down. Very down.
Robert?
Yeah, I'm a lot more intrigued on this towards the latter half of the trailer than what we started with. I'm always down for a good horror film, especially when they're utilizing their own folklore and legends. Like, yeah, no, I'm definitely about this.
Yeah, and I feel the same way. I think the trailer makes it look pretty interesting for sure.
I'm all poo on you.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, Marcia, I started with you, right?
Yeah, I went.
Okay.
I know. Who would poop on somebody? I know.
I didn't even know, was that what she was doing, or was she just, like, standing
so now I'm going to watch the trailer for Matrix Resurrections, because Marcia and I haven't seen this trailer. These two douchebags watched it. I know it's not horror, but we react to big movie trailers here as well. So, all right, I'm going to finally watch this trailer, like, 6 days later. So, Marcia, let's enjoy it, you and me.
Yeah,
all right?
I didn't even know there was a Matrix coming out.
So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
There's going to be a music bit that I'm sure you know of.
CG?
You seem particularly
fucking neighborhood
right now. Can you tell me what happened?
Oh, is that dude?
Yeah.
That weren't just dreams.
Am I crazy? We don't use that word in here.
The Reverend Duck on his head.
Hi.
I'm John Wick.
Have we met?
One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small, and the ones that mother gives you.
Just going to get a copyright claim to a motherfucker
That's
from
what I
this.
was trying to warn you about at the
That's
beginning.
alright. We'll fight it. We just gotta talk over it.
Oh, man. I was about to. I like that transformation.
One thing
I love the show, and that's our new.
Wait,
that's our new.
That's the
Candy.
That's
the
the,
new
okay.
Candy
So that's
Man.
the Wish version of Morpheus.
It's not supposed to be young Morpheus or anything?
I don't think so.
That's
basically
that
what
was some of the stuff I read. Was it was supposed to be like a
was it?
younger programmed version of him.
Oh, maybe. Because what it's seeming like, at least what I've been reading, is like the machines kept him in the Matrix again, basically feeding him the blue pills and suppressing his abilities and shit.
Despite him killing himself in a messianic status and all that.
Well, technically, it's
called resurrection.
Exactly, yeah.
Seen it
like he's basically put back in the pod on
You opened it
stasis
up
in a
and told him
sense.
to talk over the music.
That's true.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good though.
Yeah.
It looks mediocre.
It's stuff we've seen before now.
Yeah.
I know the Matrix started it, but
yeah, it was so revolutionary initially with their visual aesthetic and the way they
that's cool though.
approach this sort of action.
See, that does feel Matrixy at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the
Nice.
biggest thing was that I was ho-hum on 2, and then I honestly borderline hated 3.
And they're gonna fly.
To be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix.
How meta is that line? Going back to where it all started.
Yeah. I'm still gonna watch it.
Yeah, I don't know if I
most
really
definitely.
need another Matrix, but
As long as it's better than 2 and 3,
who
I'm,
needs
I'm
nine
fine.
Fast and the Furious?
Lana
Wachowski. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently the other
they-
sister had a little mental breakdown. That's why she wasn't on this
Yeah,
project.
because they both transitioned, and more power to them. If they're happy.
It looks interesting enough to me. I'll definitely go and watch it in the theater and try and enjoy it. It's just they can't. The nice thing is we're now past the cheesy CG stuff that they were trying to, lead with the 100 Smith fight. That just looked so computer generated. It's nice that technology
garbage.
has gotten to the point now where I'm not going to be distracted by that stuff, so I can really just get into the story, assuming the story is interesting enough.
So it's caught up with their aspirations technologically.
Right. Exactly. Marcia, any other thoughts that you had while you were watching it?
No, I mean, it looks fine. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I really needed another Matrix, but I also don't need 9 Fast and the Furious, and I still watch it. So,
Sure. Oh, really?
Sure.
I got to. Tradition at this point.
It's like the Terminator movies. Like, fuck, stop shitting out crappy movies. Just put out another Predator.
Any other thoughts, guys?
No.
All right.
I mean, I'm thrown off by this Neo look in the fact that it's so significant with John Wick, which is his big franchise now, and so it's cool to see a return. I'm very curious where they're going to go with it, if it's actually going to be any good or not from a stylistic standpoint. Yeah, I'm into it. We have our new lead of Candyman. He was also Black Manta. I
Holy
believe.
shit, that is him.
Yeah, he's our new Morpheus in this. He was Black Manta in Aquaman, and so I have the utmost faith in him, joining this franchise and the coolness that could potentially entail. But resurrections, the resurrection of a Messiah, we can all have our theories about all of that, but I don't know. I'm very excited to see it, but I am approaching with some caution, and rightfully so, because I didn't particularly like, just like you said, man.
And the problem too
I don't
is
particularly like 2 or 3 very much at all.
Yeah,
so.
Waiting in between sometimes it's a good thing, but also it can turn out really badly as well.
All right.
Yeah, it could go either way.
Let's move on because we're running out of time.
Yes, we are. Sorry.
Oh my man.
Holy shit! Yes, we are.
I know. That's why. Let's not.
All right, let's go.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to dilly
Next.
dally.
So, The Guilty. So we touched on. There was a teaser trailer for this last time. Now it's a full trailer. So Jake Gyllenhaal thriller. 3, 2, 1, go.
911. This is emergency
He's been
operator
all
625.
Netflix.
I've just been robbed. Okay, sir. I need to know where you are. Last name? Is this the fire department? No, ma'am. You've reached 911, but I can connect you to fire. Just hold the line. What does she look like?
She was tall, pink hair, in heels. Hey, man, can you tell me how long it's gonna take?
I was gonna say, who was the
911,
prominent
what's the
director
address of
behind
emergency?
this? Trying to remember.
I just want to talk to you.
Okay, I'm hanging up.
Just out for a drive, sweetie, okay?
Is there someone with you?
Uh-huh.
Does the person you're with know you called us?
No.
Who do they think you called? Your child?
Yes, sweetie.
Does the person you're with have a weapon?
Yes.
I need the color of the car, okay? When I say the right one, say it's fine. Red? White?
It's fine.
Is it a car?
No, man.
What? No, just yes or no. Just yes or no answers, Emily.
I'm sorry, I have to hang up.
Give me the phone right now.
I'm gonna die.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, I thought it was
Anton
Fuqua.
Fuqua. Okay.
Yeah.
What are we looking for?
Training
A
day.
white van.
Mm-hmm.
That's not enough.
And the Equalizer.
And also a really bad
Man,
Mark
just talk to your
Wahlberg.
mommy. She's gonna be okay.
You promise?
Ooh, Writer of True Detective, the first one?
Air support is grounded due to fire weather.
Did Halle
It's a
Berry,
dope shot.
Berry do this movie before?
Whose mother has been abducted?
I need a better location.
I'll get it.
How will you get it?
I know Emily's with you. Where are you going?
There always is.
What's going on?
Oh my god. Really, PD? We need medical immediately.
What's going on? Whoa. Have your seatbelt on?
No.
Is Henry?
Come on.
No.
Put yours on. Now listen. I need you to pull the handbrake hard. Pull it.
Damn.
This looks
that looks interesting.
This looks actually really freaking cool,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. I'm in on that one. That looks
I
rad.
love Jake Gyllenhaal too. He's an
even if they
amazing
never
actor.
leave this command center, like I think that's.
I think honestly,
it's like phone booth. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
I think this
love
is
those
where they're
kinds
going
of
to keep it.
movies,
Is
yeah.
right at his workstation, right in the office building.
I dig that.
I'm trying to remember if you saw the short film with me at the festival a few years ago, where it was the woman and she was in Europe and she was like trying to talk down the other woman who was in like this nasty situation with a significant other and was about to be murdered. That's what this is giving me like big time vibes of.
Okay. Marcia, your thoughts?
I remember it.
I thought,
but no one else that's
it.
watching knows about it either. So, Marcia, your thoughts?
I just thought Halle Berry already did this movie.
Okay, I don't remember that movie.
Like the hostage situation on 911 call.
Possibly.
Like,
I think you're right, but I have no idea what movie that is.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'll watch it. It just seems
We're all trying to remember the specific movies.
I'm
definitely gonna be checking this out. It looks really cool. A little unneeded stress in my life, but I'll deal with it. Unneeded anxiety, but no, this definitely looks really freaking cool.
Yeah, I think it definitely.
And like I said, Jake Gyllenhaal is an amazing actor.
Yeah, I was gonna say between Prisoners and Nightcrawler, like he convinced me of his acting
Nightcrawler
prowess.
blew me away.
Nightcrawler's
how
awesome.
he was in that.
All right, so couple left. Let's cruise through them quick. Squid Game is another Netflix one, English subtitles, but I hear that this is supposed to be a new take on the Battle Royale formula.
Mm-hmm.
So 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh wow. Okay, so relatively short teaser.
Oh, September 17th. That's like next week.
Just a few days ago.
Dude, I'll give that a try. Yeah, absolutely. I love stuff like this. I loved Alice in Borderland, which was a similar sort of scenario where you're drafted into these games of death with people you don't know and you just gotta survive and shit. I love that sort of premise. So I'm all about this. Marcia?
I mean, it looks interesting enough. I'll probably wait to see what you guys think of it before I watch it.
Fuego?
I dig Battle Royale. The sequel, not so much. And then obviously we have so many other similar situations like, The Running Man and Hunger Games and even the James Wan scripted film in the office building where it was like The Office meets Battle Royale. But I guess I'll probably see how many episodes this is and then maybe, because I believe it is a series and
I'll watch it all.
And not a film.
Yeah.
So.
Robert?
Yeah, it looks cool enough. Basically the Battle Royale kind of kill them all.
Okay.
Who survives last?
Yeah, I was liking the bright colors of the suits and everything, and the fact that they're going to contrast all of those brights with the presumed gore, the splatter in the face of the woman and everything. So,
all right, 2 left, real quick. Injustice. It really the new DC movie is the Injustice movie, which is supposed to be kind of brutal. This is not the Red Band trailer, so they made a movie out of the Injustice game series.
Kevin Pollak's in it?
God damn it. Yep. All right.
Yeah.
What?
Heck? It's all falling apart.
Yep. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Makes me wonder who Pollak is playing. So it's not going to be Jensen as Batman like in the last one.
This is a priority call to all Justice League members. A woman is missing.
She's one of ours. Her name is Lois Lane.
Lois.
Oh no.
Brace yourself!
Thanks, Lantern.
You took his wife. You took his unborn child and his city. Why? After all,
Yeah, because they did do it as graphic novels, right?
you really need reasons from me.
What happened to Metropolis can never be allowed to occur again.
You'll throw away everything the Justice League stands for.
I'm always down to see Evil Superman.
Yeah, that's basically what happens. He goes crazy because Joker.
Oh yeah, no, I remember the story and everything like that.
I've never read it, but I'd be interested to watch it. So, not really very horror, but if anyone has any immediate reactions, great. Otherwise,
yeah, no, it looks cool.
Interesting enough. Last one is the new Addams Family trailer, the most recent trailer for Addams Family 2.
Yep.
Coming straight to home release, same day as
it's going to be a dual one, yeah. So it's going to be in theaters and on home release. It was Hotel Transylvania that got sold directly to.
Didn't they just put one out back in like January? Or didn't the first one come out in January?
I think it was pre-pandemic, so.
Was it?
Yeah.
English, please. I'm surrounded by idiots. I am completely different from my family.
Why is she
Whole great
avoiding
voice
us?
cast.
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Pretty hot. Hey, ladies.
I have the very solution. We are going on a family vacation. Let's roll!
Of course they are. Oh no. Blah. Make me barf.
You've always wanted to see more of this great country. Right in the Niagara Falls.
Hi, what's your talent?
There's my
That's
little
fun.
holy terror.
I remember the night Wednesday was born. It was a Tuesday. She was silent as a jellyfish.
Nick
And I put all
Kroll
the
and
babies
Uncle
back
Fester is
where I
great.
found them. I think.
God.
We need to stop that family so the truth can come out.
Who is that man?
No one at all, dear.
This trip will bring the Addams closer than ever before.
Or there will be no survivors.
It's just us and the wonderful sound of silence.
Fire in the hole!
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
It's good to see you, my big whiskered cousin.
I still don't understand a word that guy says.
And yet Snoop Dogg is still getting a paycheck for doing that voice. That's all.
Marcia, did you watch the first one?
Yeah, I watched the first one. It was alright.
It was okay. Yeah,
okay.
it was cute.
Yeah, I mean,
It feels very shark jumpy for so quick after the first one. Like, we can't stick to the house for one more movie before we go tropical. Like,
it feels to me like, didn't they do that in the third Transylvania movie? It was exactly that. So
yeah, and it seems like the same. Like, oh, Wednesday's having issues with being in Addams again. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Can we just do
yet
this?
again. Yeah, exactly.
She's at that angsty edge, you know.
Yeah, I'm not as into this one.
I'm way less into this one, and I quite like the
I didn't watch the
original
first one, but this is less interesting than the first one.
I'll probably watch it just because I'll put it on for the kids.
Yeah, I'll put it on for the kids too. I'll bet Ari would love it because she's into Halloween. So.
I have no kids, and I sat alone in the theater watching the first one.
That's alright.
On that sad note, let's end this right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to all of our patrons for supporting the channel the way that you do. We greatly appreciate you. Until next time, though, I've been Cecil Laird.
I'm Marcia Parker.
Gracias, Jaime, Fuego.
Roll the Wolfman.
And remember, stay scared.